Thank you, Mr. Johnson. So I heard that there's supposed to be around 275 middle school students today, but it doesn't quite sound like 275. Are there any Godwin governors in the house? What about the Beville Bobcats? Are many current IB students? And the IB grads are here to celebrate today? Good morning, honored guests, parents, family members, teachers, Godwin governors, Beville Bobcats, current IB students, and the International Baccalaureate graduating class of 2011. It is truly an honor to speak before you today. Today I speak to the single mother or father working countless hours to give their child an opportunity to succeed in life. I speak to the parents that have and continue to be invested in their child's education. On behalf of the IB class of 2011, we thank you for your sacrifices and undying love. I speak to every IB teacher that made themselves available after school to help us academically and socially. I speak to the governors and Bobcats eager to continue IB. I speak to the governors and Bobcats still unsure about IB, like Gar-Field. And finally, I speak to the wonderful 2011 International Baccalaureate graduates that sit before me today. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. I scream this to myself and tell my problems they don't matter, but my worries, they scream louder. They say, you ain't nothing, man, you ain't even got a father. What do you think in sitting in this IB class? Ain't it obvious that you're below their class? You're inferior and your classmates superior. Quit and leave now while you still can. With all my might, I yell silence, but you do not know God's plan. Thoughts like this would race through my mind during my years here. And each day I suppress the noise and convince myself that I belong here. Noise, noise. How do I cut out the noise? I want silence. I want it that way, like it that way. But sometimes silence is the loudest kind of noise. Oh, I know. I need to write. I need to sit myself down and just write. How else can I say what my face shows but cannot speak? Words are strong, but the mouth is weak. I need to write because I've got so many stories to tell. Like how little boys and girls walk miles just to get water out of their community wells. I need to write. My mom's is sick and stressed and having a hard time dealing with it. But I'm still chasing dreams even after my parents split. I need to write. We've got more black people in jail than in college. I need to write. Some sit at buffets and stuff themselves while others sit and stare at the emptiness of their pantry shelves. No, I need to write. Because as I speak, some fathers dodge their kids all week as children roam in the streets and dodge gunshots. Gunshots that replace their dreams of revenge, and mothers lay at home asking themselves, when would it all end? They live with pain in their hearts, but hopes in their eyes that one day all of their problems will fade away. I need to write. Because it seems like every time I get up, I get down. Get up, I get down. Puts a frown on the face, but only for a moment. Also, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people with opportunities slacking on their education. I'm sick and tired of the quitting and fear mentality in our nation. I'm tired of people bragging about the ghetto, because the ghetto is something we're supposed to be trying to get away from, not into. I'm sick and tired of people thinking Woodbridge is the ghetto. Sometimes I wish you could take it back to elementary. Like back when a 4.0 wasn't necessary for entry. Back when rebelling was refusing to take that kindergarten nap. Back when you'd hear the harmony of oohs for saying the word crap. Let's take it back to when our biggest fear was the boogeyman. And the phrase, I'm going to be the first black Spider-Man when I grow up, was an acceptable future plan. Back when physical contact was more important than a number of Facebook contacts. Back when we used to just lay back at nights, look at the sky, and just think. Back when the girl you shared your sandwich with was your queen, and you were her king. Back when getting bait meant going fishing with Dad. Back when there was still peace in Baghdad. Back when we feared no zero. Back when Mom was still your #1 hero. Back when falling asleep in class was harder to do than staying awake. Back when Rebecca Black knew which seat to take. Back when success was clearing those playground obstacle courses. Back when the letters F, A, I, L did not exist in our vocabulary courses. 4 years and look how quick it's been. IB class of 2011. Our new chapters have already begun. Let's continue to go out with a bang, and always remember, A ain't nothing but a GF thing. Coming out of Godwin Middle School, high school sure wasn't a calm, easy experience I believe many of us thought it would be. Over my 4 years, the one thing I've noticed about Gar-Field and IB students in particular is that we stuck together. We all had our little niches, whether it be the IB niche in the morning in the hallways and in the cafeteria during lunch, or the amazing dance crew at practice in the lower cafeteria after school, or the brilliant robotics team in the science hallway. We stood by each other and offered each other support whether we knew it or not. How have you changed since ninth grade? Have you changed at all? How will you future candidates change in the next 4 years? Personally, I will never say that I love the schoolwork. That required late night typing away or reading. But seeing my friends after a long night made it all worthwhile. Hands. Hands have been through so much and hold so much purpose. All were beautiful, but some hands wiped away tears. Other hands have been overseas. Others did backflips and handstands. Others held instruments. And others held rifles with the intention of protecting our nation in the future. We were and still are all different. And no matter where our hands have been or done, we held hands as we embraced each other and shared our experiences. For 4 years, we stood by each other, joked around, laughed together, cried together, helped each other, and impressed each other. Yes, I must say, it was one amazing ride. Current and future students, through all the chaos and work, remember that IB is what you do, but it's not who you are. Consume it, rather than allowing it to consume you. If you fixate on the diploma or certificate, you may miss the true prize. Sure, we all came for our rewards behind us, but our true rewards are sitting to our left, right, front, and backs. Our fellow classmates that we traveled this rugged road we call IB with. Our papers may fade, but the knowledge and experience we have gained from IB are forever lasting. The other reward you will receive is the answer to your popular question, why do I continue to do IB? The answer becomes clear when you notice that what you once thought was difficult seems easy. For example, many graduates before me today will probably say, I'd be treating my Calc 2 class like third grade math. I'd be reading and writing so well that Shakespeare came back to life just to take notes. I'd be constantly looking for ways to serve my community without class hours as my motive, but the desire to make a difference in at least one person's life. I'd be acing my history class because Mr. Prada and Mr. Ferris made sure that I never forgot. Je parle français mieux que mon professeur. Translation, I'd be speaking French better than my professeur. I'd be kicking butt and taking names. I'd be finishing my paper with time to spare to play Call of Duty. I'd be getting scholarships and internships. I'd be walking faster than anyone else with a large backpack. And most importantly, I'd be giving this speech in front of the most spectacular group of young men and women I've ever had the pleasure to grow with. Some of you in the audience are here today because you choose not to listen. You choose not to listen to some of the naysayers who have never walked these halls, but have opinions about students that attend Gar-Field, or the teachers in the classrooms. The naysayers who have reservations about a school with social, economic, and ethnic diversity. Some of you 8th graders are making decisions about where you will go to school next year. And I probably have a friend or a neighbor speak to you like this. Now this is the truth. At Gar-Field, if you put in hard work and dedication, you won't achieve your dreams. I'll be lying if I said IB at Gar-Field has a great future ahead, that you'll be prepared for college. Before I continue, you must know, I know the type of character IB builds. Failure and quitting are in your nature. I refuse to believe under any circumstances that you future candidates will be strong in the coming years. Thanks to the guidance and instructions of IB teachers, this school's program is challenging and time-consuming, and the pass rate and the college acceptance rate is below average. It is foolish to believe the following. You will overcome your problems at home, you will survive the IB program. Continuing IB has one reality, and whether we like it or not, this is the truth, and I refuse to believe any other. Now when I hear someone say something about my school, or participating in an IB program. I look at them, smile, and simply turn their own words in reverse. I responded, no, this is the truth. And I refuse to believe any other. And whether we like it or not, continuing IB has one reality. You will survive the IB program. You will overcome your problems at home. It is foolish to believe the following. The pass rate and college acceptance rate is below average. This school's program is challenging and time-consuming, but thanks to the guidance and instructions of IB teachers, you future candidates will be strong in the coming years. I refuse to believe under any circumstances that failure and quitting are in your nature. I know the type of character IB builds. Before I continue, you must know that you be prepared for college. IB at Gar-Field has a great future ahead. I'll be lying if I said you won't achieve your dreams if you put in hard work and dedication at Gar-Field. Now this is the truth. Thank you.